Hi, boys and girls. I'm happy to talk with you today about the Make a 10 in your head strategy. This might seem complicated while it's being explained, and it might seem like it's a whole lot more work. But if you can learn to do this in your head quickly, you'll be able to do addition so much faster. As an adult, I still do this in my head. I can make a 10 quickly and find the answer to an addition equation so fast. You just saw a video that was helpful, that can help you understand and be able to make a 10 in your head. So I'm just going to show you a couple more examples. You can see that we have the equation 9 plus 7. And I have made two 10 frames. This first 10 frame with the red markers represents the first addend 9. The second 10 frame with 7 yellow markers represents our second addend 7. Now, what we're going to do is make a 10, and we are going to move. Let me get the right color. We're going to move one of these markers in our second 10 frame up to this 10 frame that only needed one more to make a 10. So what we basically did was deconstruct the 7, and we turned it into a 1 and a 6. Well, 10 plus any number is so easy. So now we have 10 plus 6. So I'm going to write that equation. 10 plus 6 equals 16. 9 plus 7 is the same as 10 plus 6. So 9 plus 7 also equals 16. Don't let this confuse you. That's not going to give you the answer every time. That's a coincidence that 1 and 6 are the same digits that are in 16, and that's the answer. That's a coincidence. Let me show you another example. So we have two 10 frames again, and our equation 8 plus 3. So in this top 10 frame, we have 8, which represents the first addend in our equation. In this bottom 10 frame, we have 3, which represents the second addend. I'm going to do the same thing as I did on the previous slide. I'm going to make a 10 in my top 10 frame. So let me show you. I'm actually going to move two of these markers up here. Not very neat markers, but you get the idea. I took 2 from that bottom 10 frame to put them in the top 10 frame and make a 10. I deconstructed my 3 and I turned it into 1 and 2. Well, that also gives me an equation. 10 plus 1 equals 11. 8 plus 3 is exactly the same as 10 plus 1. We made a 10. So 8 plus 3 is also 11. And notice we have our number bond here again. 1 plus 2 is 3. Let's do one more example. Make a 10 in your head. Our equation is 6 plus 5. So I need to move 4 of these markers up to the other 10 frame so we can make a 10. Now in this top 10 frame, we have 10. And in our bottom 10 frame, we now only have 1. So we can make a new equation. 10 plus 1 equals 11. Easy peasy. Notice we deconstructed the 5 and we made it 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 6 plus 5 is exactly the same as 10 plus 1. It also equals 11. I hope you'll practice this strategy. It will really help you. You'll get quick at it, and it will make a lot of difference in how quickly you are able to solve addition equations. Good luck.